Hey KD, K dot. I'm about to call you KD. Hey Chad. I knew I was supposed to do StreamYard tonight, but I'm gonna hold back on that because I gotta type this thing out. Actually, hey Homer. So what was it again that I had to do? That is ship date. Did she send me anything? No, Jason. Here it is. Gotta take this out, man. Because Wednesday's gonna be here before we know it. Hey Jonathan. Relation to parents are the free members and Bill Carson. Of course, victims and appreciate the intent of these letters. It's outlets to recall from memories and enjoy their support. Okay, yeah, that's easy. I gotta type something out tonight, and I gotta do this little letter. I tell myself tonight I need to work on this tonight. No, I'm gonna edit that soon, but I gotta do this for my I gotta do this for my cousin because her sister sent me this like last Monday, and it's supposed to be due this Wednesday, actually. So all letters must be turned in like Wednesday, and I need to like get started on this because I'm planning on shipping it. I mean, not shipping it. I plan on mailing it tomorrow. I thought I had time Thursday to work on it like I wanted to, but I guess I did it. And this is weird. This is like a something that they do. It's like a Catholic school that she goes, and it's like a retreat. So I gotta like put some encouraging things in there to tell her about like sex and stuff because she's going to college and all. And yeah, oh there, Doogie. So I gotta finish literally all of this, man. We'll probably do like the other thing. We'll probably do that next Saturday night because I gotta get this done. But then plus too, I was watching a little bit of Sully's videos. I was actually on the response earlier of the blog. So take this out here. I gotta read all this here again. Uh, Special isn't really. Okay. This is the 26th. Come back. Oh, it's next Sunday. Dang. Alright. Alright, let me type this out. Alright. My honest opinions on Studio C. I mean, I grew up with it. You know, I grew up with Studio C. I kind of preferred it better when Studio C was, was in its prime. When it, before its unfortunate downfall. Alphas will forever be my favorite stage, and I actually missed when the alpha was. Um, I wish when the alpha was actually new and fresh and had a lot of like unique features to it. Yeah, the alpha. Yeah, as I said, the alpha will forever be my favorite stage. So I miss when the alpha stage was like new and fresh. You know, but I made a whole video about the downfall, so you'll see on the talk show. I actually was watching that, like rewatching that video yesterday for background noise. But I mean, that's one stage I grew up with. I mean, I've seen alphas, betas, and this fucking phone can charge. I've seen alphas, betas, and kappas. Out of all three of the main stage, alphas is definitely my favorite. Um, alphas definitely a favorite. There, I don't know the promos I've ever made it into stores. Not that I remember. And it just got due to being expensive. Yes, that is true. And they almost hit bankruptcy for that whatsoever because it was a costly measure to remove a lot of the much greatly banned stages. Because keep in mind, the Studio C was to take out the stages, the much greatly banned stages, and only focus Chucky itself. And now we kind of see that years later of what else came about. So, it's funny. I'm planning on making a CC video very soon. All right, you better have some good key points in there, sir, because I will be looking at it. Really, really look at it. But I trust you enough because you actually get some good information in, by the way, Jonathan. But I'm trying to say that picky when it comes to information on Studio C, but you shoot. I have to put my phone back up again. You gotta do it right, do it just as right. But I trust you enough for it. So why is I got these keys here? Um, I don't even know. I don't know, dude. I guess it was like a way to I want to say save money, but not save money, but I guess like they're trying to put the main focus. Okay, I get it. It's like with the Awesome Venture Machine. It's like they're trying to put the main focus on like Chucky alone, and that's why the first few early shows kind of had like Chucky and the Bird character, because he was like Chucky's sidekick, so that was immediately to phase out all the other characters, and then once like 1999 rolled around and Jeremy became the director of entertainment, that idea got totally scrapped, and the other characters were just like puppet forms. And then of course you do have people back in the day that really enjoyed the five character band instead of the one character band. Um, the thing about why people hate Studio C is obviously it comes to a lot of things. They removed a lot of great elements like the interactive console, the blue screen, the lighting and stuff. Programming is another prime example. In the Studio C, there was a lot of like heat complaints of people, of fans saying that the Studio C programming was not that great. Um, Repeated movements over and over again, especially again coming from the alpha. The arm movements were really a hassle because kids back in the day would use the stage as like Chucky's Jungle Gym, and there's a reason why the alpha is a technician's nightmare. Especially when it came to the arms. That's why later programming, not much arm movements were used a lot in the 32 movement bots. Um, Later on in the years. I know Diamond's programming. With Diamond program, he actually used the arm movements to their potential, not full potential, to their potential. I know when Matt Daniel and Brian Hagen was programming, they used the arm movements to their full potential, but then that became like again a cost because it really had a lot of like wear and tear. Um, I can't say the same for Michael Hill's programming. Because, like, when it comes to Michael Hill's programming for Studio C, that's where a lot of people put a lot of complaints about. Because, like, Michael Hill's programming for Studio C is just, like, it was not that great. And I'm not talking about, like, September 2012. I mean, like, later on, I think, like, 2015, something like that. 2015, 2016, something like that. He was programming. And he was, like, repeating the same moves over and over again, actually. Um, which was like fucking ridiculous. And then when Diamond programmed, because Diamond is a really great programmer, and he actually put times into like a lot of movements, but a lot of people on the stream at the time were telling him to like make sure to use the arm movements a lot, and some songs he used them, some songs he didn't. Well, yeah, because they were trying to switch over because again, it was another cost of you know DVDs and floppy disks and the Navori system. It didn't work for the Studio C, which they lost their programming unfortunately, and then Disney Stages kind of kept their programming, kind of like lost it. Um, um, I'll take this right here. Yes, it did. It worked fine for the existing stages. It didn't have a problem with them. It was just the Studio C was having a problem. I do remember when Josh, the Loyal Star, was at Grapevine when they were testing out the little system. The arms or something at Grapevine, I forgot what it was. It was acting up bad. So yeah, they work fine for the existing stages. Um, but Studio C within the Vori system, again, they were trying to get rid of the DVDs and floppy disks. One of those cost measures stuff. And then you remember too, some Studio C stores um, had floppy disks still to this day, or at the time still have floppy disks. And there was this, they were trying to get rid of all that to go to the networking module. And plus, it became a problem too because people were downloading show tapes. I mean, not downloading show tapes. People were, other thing too, people were bringing the show tapes at home and they were like uploading them to their drives, and sometimes they'll go straight into YouTube. And there was one thing strict about corporate, and I think it all led up to like CC Florida Grant, because use like clear audio in his videos at the time during like 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Then by the time 2017 rolled around, there was always a note in the newsletter saying, "Hey, do not take these show tapes home. Do not upload them to the internet." Um, and I think at the time everybody was pointing the fingers at Grant because I think he was the only one that was doing the clear audio for the show tapes when he was filming at the time. And corporate again took notice that they put a little newsletter saying, "Hey, don't take these DVDs or show tapes home. They'll upload them to the internet. This and that." And that became like a very huge problem too because people would wind up taking show tapes home, uploading them, um, and stuff, reselling them on eBay because again, yeah, well, whatever videos he was shooting his animatronics, he was using like clear audio and stuff. And like I said, corporate kind of took notice of that, and it's smart too. That's another thing. I'm gonna give him that props because, you know, it is a problem as well because you inform your cast members to, hey, we can't take these home, we can't upload them to the internet and stuff because they were trying to like strict that rule out, and that became, like I said, that became a really huge problem uh, after that, after those newsletters were were sent out because people were still uploading various stuff like to their YouTube channels and everything, and um, I guess I want to say that's one of the reasons because again people will find ways to bring the show tapes home after the show tape is done being used. They bring it home. They find ways to, you know, upload it to their drives and then share it to other people, and then it's out there. It's out there. I mean, I have shows, of course. That's how the bumpers came about. Those old Four Seasons bumpers, promos with the Glow Party, Bootacular Night, stuff like that. Cause those came from like folders someone shared with me, and I decided to upload the whole entire video. But thing is, with that one, I waited until the fourth season of Fun was like kind of dead, cause like ain't no telling the corporate was gonna come around and like copyright the videos. Cause at the end of the day, they still own those clips, and you know if they could, they would reuse those footage if they wanted to. That's the thing, if they wanted to, they have the rights to do it. But you know some things are, you know, left not to be on the internet and stuff. So that's probably with the whole Nabori system. Um, then, as I said, so you see lots of programming due to it, and listening stages we're keeping programming, but as we know, new content was not being programmed for the show, and then next thing you know, some old programming we're taking out of the system, and now we're at the part where we have legacy stores and only two songs per skit has programming, while the remaining are fireballs, and the rest of the songs don't have programming. I don't know how that works, but that's a really confusing story right there. It was plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. No, they stopped doing it. 2023 is when they stopped doing the four seasons of Fun. At one point, they were still doing Bootacular because Bootacular was the only one, the only promo that was still like, I guess, was reasonable and I guess kind of bring in more money. I want to say. I could be wrong, but they brought back Bootacular for like 2023. I don't know about 24, but they brought back Bootacular for a little bit. And after that, they stopped doing it. I think the guy, I forgot who it was that made the Four Seasons. I think he left the company, and that's why they stopped doing it because somebody was doing the promo or came up with it, and then they were gone after. I don't remember either he got fired or he left. I bet you he probably left, and that's why they stopped doing it. Oh yeah, man, I do miss them. I really do. Like the Spectacular stuff, Spectacular, the Four Seasons Fun. They were like they're so creative. Like they're in the tote, but the Spectacular characters like Jasper and Bella that I have in my tote, those are a lot of fun. Let me move. Lenny, that's a fun one from 2022. I want to say 22, 23, something like that. Um, that was a fun one. I love seeing those guys on the ceiling, in the window, especially on the dance floor. Like the dance floors were just so creative. Like they were going all out. And plus, remember the show tapes that. Yeah, well, the songs that kind of surrounded it too was a lot of fun. Um, I got experience all of the four seasons of fun when Homa was done with the remodel, um, and I do enjoy it. I really do. Especially the cupcakes. The cupcakes were a lot of fun too. Like I miss it, and I feel like they were putting a lot of money for it. It's just that, like I said, I think the guy left a long time ago. I don't remember. They do not do summer fun concerts anymore. No, they don't. The summer fun concerts ended around 2023. So after the road show concert, they were done. And yeah, they're done. They were done with that. And they're bringing them back. I don't know. Would be nice, honestly. Would be, but no. I always wonder where did the name Lenny come from? From your prop shark. Okay, that's a really good, interesting question. Story time. Um, so maybe you are old enough to remember this movie, because I know somebody in the chat is old enough to remember this movie. So before we get to that, do anybody remember the film Shark Tales? Um, Anybody know Shark Tales? Will Smith, Jack Black, Will Smith Fish, as some people call it. I think it was like 2005. I want to say I think it was like 2005. You know, it's a real classic movie. Like you gotta have like on DVD or the reruns and shit like that. Yeah, the lowest rated movie. Yeah, but it's such a cult classic. Like I said, you gotta have like on DVD or like it has to be on reruns. I know it's on streaming services as far as like I know and stuff. I have not seen the movie in a long time, but God, classic movie. Okay. Anyway, so what it was that I remember, I think it was 22. Let's say, yeah, it was 22. Um, I remember seeing this shark character like around the ceiling and stuff like that. You know, this is when Bootacular. God damn, Bootacular. Fuck. I keep thinking Bootacular. That's literally the first thing in my head, and it's like I don't know how Bootacular is coming back to me, but for some reason, it's like I'm 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 thinking Bootacular right now. But I mean, Summer Fun. My bad. I miss all of them. I really do. I miss all of them now. I really do. Like one of my favorites was that in Bootacular, but I don't know. I miss Bootacular. Okay, but that's not the point. God, I miss Four Seasons of Fun. They need to bring those back. Okay. Anyway, um, Summer Fun, right? So I see this character, you know, on the ceiling and stuff in the showroom, or they call it the party room, but we're gonna call it showroom. And and I'm just like, oh, okay. I kind of made this like it was like a joke with like I guess in the group chat or whatever. And the first thing I just look at this character, I'm like, he looks like a Lenny, and so I just call him Lenny the shark. And I think I made a post one day about it on Instagram, and when I told you that name flew so quick in the community, like I remember making posts about it of Lenny, and it was like an unofficial name, by the way, too. Like I tell you, there were people that would send me photos of like Lenny's videos of Lenny's in their store when they had stages, and I was just like, wow, over because I just remember watching Shark Tales, and that's the first thing that came to my head was like, he just looks like Lenny. I don't know why, but after that, people in the community kind of just picked on with the name, and they started sending me photos and videos of Lenny, and I would like share it to my story and make posts about it. And then, buddy, Kevin, um, he really liked the name too, so he was like, once they get rid of this character, because it was like after the summer of fun, so they will like trash these props and everything. He'll go around back and secure one for me so he can sell off of eBay, and that's where he came from. He came off of eBay, and he titled it. I think he titled it like Lenny the Shark Rare Character, something like that. And so that's how I got here. So, yeah. Um, if it didn't get destroyed, how do you see it? Honestly, a constant dead in the waters. That's all I can say. It's really a constant dead in the waters. I don't know how else to explain it. All right. Let me put something in the background. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If the Ryan Hagen Playroom Hollywood stage, that's a nice unique name, didn't get changed, including the latex mask cosmetics, will stay as is. I mean, if Brian was still there with the company, I mean, not with the company, I mean, with the store, Brian was still at the store, probably a different story. But I don't know. Maybe, I forgot when, God, I forgot when they went back to the regular cosmetics and stuff. But I mean, Brian was still there. Didn't I think things were different, but Brian left in like '96. I want to say something like that, because the Playroom stage was still around for a little bit. Like I said, if Brian was there, that'd be a totally different story. But I forgot when they changed over to the regular set and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna say no. It shouldn't been saved because that was a concept dead in the waters. It was a great concept, but should have been saved? No, it shouldn't. They know what they were doing when it came to that actual. What am I looking for? Okay, here we go. They do it. Oops, that is loud. I forgot. No, it shouldn't. That whole stage was a mess from the start. Like they knew what they were doing. Like it was a problem. Even the first show tape really proved it. Like about the doors and the Moffat footage. Like it proved it. And I'm kind of glad that the show executives was like, oh, we're not gonna pull this nationwide because the doors. It makes sense. Why would you save a stage that doesn't work well? And then, oops. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. It's like saying the Star stage. Sure, that was kind of stupid. Something you've been knowing. Billy Bob. It's free. That's probably right. He was frame. Little fun fact: Rick actually programmed that song. Frame. He programmed Beach Bear in that song, and Kathy did the rest of the programming. So it. Oh no. So it's safe to say that Rick did program a little bit at the time. Okay. Oh man, let's find another one. restart this in a little bit.
Hand off your taxes to an expert in your neighborhood. Now,
What
your
Star
income tax
Sage is that?
expert can file for you.
Is that the wrong answer? Is actually
You've got better things to do than taxes.
is actually and CC always change your station.
File for you.
Searching like 5 times. You ain't kidding, buddy. You ain't kidding. To have a 3-stage Conchi the prototype, another 3-stage Awesome Venture Machine, a CC Beta. No, sorry, Alpha. You damn them. You move away, get the beta. Then you go, you get to That's crazy. Lord. They had other test stores actually too, actually. So it was one of the test stores. And then they have other test stores in the States. Oh, I go, Ria. I gotta look at this whole conversation here at one time. Oh, what? I did not realize. Well, I need to catch up on my Muppet history logic here. Apparently, see here that Muppet Tonight premiered on this night. Get it? Night. Muppets Tonight. Get it? This night. Okay, anyway. 30 years ago today, Muppets Tonight debated. Wow. That's crazy. Dude, like I said, I don't be keeping up with everything. It's kindly underrated. It's not the Muppet Show, but you know, we remember it as it's that sitcom in the 90s that was there. Um, it's like, how can I put it? Cause I can't even play like each. I can't. You know, it's owned by Disney, and you know, that was so weird. And it usually reconnects itself later on. I don't know what's going on with tonight. Oh well, what's doing? Oh yeah, I'm staying some of the games. One second. So just so you think aware, maybe there's something I'm not missing. Um, okay. I was saying, Muppets Tonight is like it's like the Muppet Show, but it's not like the Muppet Show. You know, it's like the Muppet Show, but not the Muppet Show. But it's the Muppet Show of the '90s. That I'm not gonna say it's like a reboot of the Muppet Show, but it was just a new spin of the '90s and stuff. I think they're right. I guess a really good show to check out. It's just that, like I said, I can't play it because YouTube is really strict on copyrights and. Uh, but Muppets Tonight is a really good show. It's really overlooked. It's really an underrated Muppet project. Um, like all episodes are on Disney Plus. Not Disney Plus. All episodes are on YouTube. So yeah, yeah. I definitely say I would definitely recommend getting a check out. Actually, I'm looking for something, but I recommend getting it a check out. You know, watch every episode, 2 seasons of it. I know we had this conversation a long time ago. This was probably when the second. I'm trying to finish this up. I had a conversation with her. I did a long time ago. Um, showroom walls were taken down. Um, showroom walls taken down, and the interest of that was like bland and stuff. You know, whenever the 2005 remodel came around, yeah, whenever the 2005 remodel came around, whenever they took down the walls and I guess the remodel and stuff. Honestly, I want to say budget costs. That's all I can say. Budget costs. Man, it's easy. That's a really good question. That's easy. Yeah, I'm highly convinced it's budget cuts. And we had this conversation before. I swear we did one time. Yeah, focus on gains and rise because gains ain't. I mean, the aim. I'm trying to say great shit. Okay, this gotta be after this. Oh my god, it's been a long time since we talk. Ay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm about to fucking cry. Fuck. I need to finish this, bro. I'm looking through old messages about something we talked about. Hmm. Okay. Can't. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Alright. One second. That's what I was looking for. I just need this sentence real fast. Okay, back to you guys. Alright, Eddie, can you possibly do a motion discussions also since it turned 30 this year? If I remember, maybe. I can't promise you anything. I really can't. I gotta be like really, really motivated, honestly. Like my drill and dry has to be there. So I can't promise you, like maybe. And if god damn, if I put so much focus on it, then yeah. I'm about to watch all them up tonight episodes. Do you feel like the lack of appearance and electronics does reflect in the commercials? I think you know this quality. You should go for it. I don't need to chat on my damn phone. It's gonna go by fast in here. Alright, so where do we left off at? Okay, really. So it's easy reason kids don't watch the show because you don't advertise them at all. Even the Avenger era, they used to advertise the animatronics back in the 80s. Then it's just games and costume shows. But not yet since the 90s, so their priority definitely shifted over time. True, even the Avenger don't animatronics anymore. True, true, true. Sorry, I was and that's all I need to know. And that much here, animatronics. The only commercial they had, and they should know is a Victor commercial. I mean, there's more out there. The ones that we have are just ones that we have, so they're probably more like out there that we don't know about. If you play around and say, I just want to survive, yeah, survive. Very true. Okay, let me finish this real quick. This is about like 2 sentences. Ooh, gotta play something else. My bad. I was looking through some old stuff. And they had a chance to. Let's see. Yeah. Well, Dick Frank was still part of the company, so I mean,
Once you get a taste for something different, different is all you'll live for. Trident. Try different.
The General gives you a break to keep you covered.
Yeah, whether it's on your car insurance or taking a break from being the auto tune guy.
okay.
Here we go again.
I hope so. I hope so. I still remember talking to Dana about that. Like, oh man, I think I met like yeah, a year ago. I remember I was talking to him about that. One time when we first met at like Comic Con back in January last year, and I still remember this story how he was like so pissed because he made that little animated thing or something for his video, and people thought it was like the actual real fucking commercial. It was so fucking ridiculous, dude. It really was. It was like, I was like, wow. And I just started laughing about it. I really did. I felt bad for him too, but I find it so funny. People are like, oh my god, that's a real commercial. And he's like, no, that's spam a commercial. But I mean, anything's possible, bud. Anything's possible on the table, dude. Do I feel like GTA 6 will actually come out? Give it doubt, but you know, never say never, I guess. So anything is possible. I would not be surprised either. Because all we know is Damon had the animation cell. And we found out who the voice actor was too. I'm trying to finish something here. I want to do a whole entire video where I like discuss the first show tape. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I felt that. Thank you. It was supposed to be triple, but I say that last one. Say is a very gamer that kind of top of the. Sorry. Super programmer. That's good. They forget to be discovered. What happened to the balcony stages, bots? Probably got destroyed. I can tell you where JJ's at. They got destroyed. Without a doubt. Bum. Dude. Speaking of which, Rockfire though, there's something going around in the community and you might see it, you might not. Apparently, Billy Bob's Wonderland is on sale. This is obviously not true. They're just getting a new landlord. People thought that Billy Bob's Wonderland is like closing down, but they're not. They're just getting a new landlord because like Mark couldn't pay all that money and stuff. Dude, I don't even know. Look at some waves on the sunny surfing when you... No, seriously, I want to make a whole entire video on the first show tape. Like, explain how good it was. Because I was just like, you know, I feel like 83 is when they really hit peak for it. But this was like, they were just warming up to the audience. I don't know, the early Rockfire show gets so overlooked. They don't get talked about much, like really talked about. That's just something in my head. I always want to do, like, you know, talk about the early show tapes, especially like the first show tape. Like, they just get so overlooked. And like 83, you can always talk about like Calendar Head Night or fucking Country Night, or when he goes to 84, Magic Night, Senior Citizens, stuff like that. But it's like, dang, the early show tapes, like before Rick and Shalisha became into the group, like, dang, they have charm too, but they just get so overlooked and don't get pretty much talk about much in a way, and I understand why. If they bring back Showbiz Pizza, which they won't, because remember, Showbiz Pizza, it's under Chuck E. Cheese. And people thought that Aaron made Showbiz Pizza, but that is not true. No, they didn't. At least where you heard that from. Yeah. Because that was a place, that was a thing. They wouldn't include the name Showbiz Pizza Place or Showbiz Pizza. I'm trying to figure out where you got that information from. Because they included Showbiz Pizza Place in the 4 Years of Fun thing. Well, I wish that news fly around really quick. If that was the case, we wouldn't know that by now, huh? I swear, it's always the Reddit people be spreading this information. If that was the case, why we don't get it? Like, why the rest of the community don't get it? You know what I mean? Like it's always Reddit that's saying stuff. Like at this point, share it with the whole community. Not everybody's gonna have Reddit, you know. Exactly. Sounds about right. But as far as I know, if they lost a trademark to that, then they wouldn't include like Show's Piece of Place name in the 40 years of fun show tape promo for Chuck and Helen. Just saying, dog. I hear you, bro. But if that was the case, we wouldn't know that by now, honestly. That could have been the common sense in the community, bro. There was a story Winchester location during birthday, rolling on the table and rush kids. That is bull. And I know where you got that information from. That story about the Winchester thing is bull. That wouldn't make any sense. Maybe that's someone just making some stupid stuff up, but I know I had nothing against Nathan Speeds whatsoever because I know he was just doing it for the video, and whoever said the information where he found it from was most likely false because ain't no way. God damn, he rocking that. Damn, that's smooth flows. There'd be no way if Helen's head from Winchester would immediately come off like that, because the whole store would be closed down for a day. It does. That's also saying like Tully Road was like is haunted, which is also not true. Cause they're talking about Tully Road was haunted and the girl like died in the toy store and stuff. But if that was the case again, we would know about that night now. You know what I'm saying? Right. By www.showbizpizza.com, aka gatekeepers that won't release the junk skit. Yeah, that too. Creep keepers too. Oh hey JT. Damn right it is, bro. Telling you, man, I want to do a whole entire video like reviewing show tapes. Oh, like show tapes and stuff, like Rockfire show tapes. It's just been a figure of mine. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that question. Why did they only use the walk around costumes but Chuck for events, but not in all the. What? Can you rephrase that question? Question mark alert, yeah, exactly. Or let me break this down into ways I can actually kind of say this. Why they only use the walk around rock. Yeah, rephrase that question. Okay, so in other words, why does all location use Chucky, but when it comes to events, they use the other characters? That's a really good, interesting question, and I can gladly answer that because managers do not want to pay corporate a lot of money for those other damn characters because it costs a lot, and I mean a lot, to get the other characters in their stores. Now, stores like Hawaii, they have all five characters because they're a franchise. There's another store in the States that has like Helen. I forgot what store it is that has Helen. There's one that had Jasper and Munch. But I think their Munch is like the Avenger walk around Munch. And I think theirs is the walk around Rockstar Jasper. But they're expensive, dude. They're really expensive. That's why they. Sorry, did not mean to do that. They're expensive. They're really expensive, actually. Yes, Pooh, I said Helen. But I think there's one that actually had an adventure Helen actually one of their stores. But yeah, they're expensive, bro. That's why they usually use for like regrant openings, and then later regrant openings, they just only promote just Chucky. Like the last time they actually had all the characters was Adventure World. All the characters were at Adventure World actually. I just messaged you, fool. And you gotta get the message. I think they still do. No, we do talk about Adventure World. It's my stream. Yes. My buddy Dom was actually one of the characters. Oh yeah, it is. It is about to go crazy, bro. It is. And better yet, I don't know if I told you this or not. Taking a pause real quick. But my mom told me that she has a cousin that works at the stadium and stuff. And he can give us like VIP access to the and all. I just gotta pay her back the amount. I was like, oh shit. They're gonna be on the floor. We're gonna be on the floor for this one, man. I was like, but I'm still trying to figure out will that give us access to like meet the guys, like the members and stuff for the show. Cause I mean, like VIP. You know, if I meet the fellas, I'm gonna freak out. Like, oh my god, guys, I'm at any. Oh, is that becomes recon true, bro? I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what do I forget? Like, oh man, oh man. That's because I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs. I'll make sure to get a picture of all of them. Uh, just that'd be great. Is there any trying to walk around? I don't remember the other stores that do. But yeah, Adventure World had all the members, but now they only had Chucky. You should go. Yeah. I'll get shot. Yeah, you did right. I will. I'm probably won't be ready for the next day of the film, bro. I'm gonna be so tired. I'm gonna be so tired. I was supposed to film Saturday too. She told me she's paying it tomorrow. Like, it's getting real. No, ours is on the 3rd of next month. So it's literally right there. Getting closer. April 3rd. So April 3rd. And finish this last thing for her. Yeah, all of them are franchisees. No, Tully does. Tully has the 5. Oh, Tully's a franchise, my bad. But yeah, Tully has the 5 size Bella. But I think they barely bring out the other characters size Chucky. And there's another store that has some characters. I just don't remember the store or offhand, but they don't do Bella like for other stores. For some reason. Well, I think they only made one Bella, and the rest of them are like easy access. So I think they only made one Bella for like the tours and the other stores events. So I'm honestly, I think they only made one version of her, while the other ones you had to like pay for. Right. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. We're not. They're not under us, so I don't know who they're under. I think they only had Chucky. They're not under our store because we're corporates. The emo recognition because some kids didn't know the characters. Like everything, because of course. There's a live show called Me and My Friends. I don't know how to explain that. And I mean, also they have the characters, poster walls, cups, other stuff. Kids would not give a shit. But again, what did I say? Oh yes, we got a live show. That's called Me and My Friends. It's obvious kids would know who the other characters are. It's like, it's not that hard. You know, that, was that, hey, what did I say? It's my street. We talk about it. You don't come over here and say we don't talk about, hey, that's my line.
SafeLight can do just about anything your windshield needs right in your driveway. Go to safelight.com.
When I declared an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, I did
Mm.
study up on the best beaches in Fort Lauderdale for spring break. As interesting and useful as that knowledge might be.
All right, y'all having a good time out there?
Hell no.
Let's hear it for Duke. Good job on that song, son.
Oh, thank you, Pastor.
And how about Beach Bear? Beach Bear, that was some guitar solo. Did y'all hear that? Woo! Sounded like a cross between AC/DC
Yeah, like Jonathan did to me last night. Thanks, buddy.
Everybody's gotta be good at something. You know, some people are good at things, good at things. Some people are better at other things. Well, you know, like you, Bats. I wish I could tell a joke like you.
I don't know what it was last night that you said. I just realized after. I was like, this motherfucker. This motherfucker. I forgot what you said last night, but it was so fucking good, though.
About my joke line. That's right, folks. I now have my own Fatsis joke line. And you can call me up anytime, and I have a great joke for you. There's no doubt about it. And there's going to be a different one on every day.
Well, what's the number, Bats?
Yeah, I forgot to tell him. The
Hit
number
up a
is
new challenge.
1-800-362-FAT.
Oh, yeah. It's a fireball. Fuck you. I should have said it like, fuck you, Nick. Nah.
No, I spell it with a Z. Z's the last
Let me finish this last thing.
Try to dial S, you get some old bag up Wisconsin. Now you're gonna have
Do you guys see Banana Man? Banana Man? Who's Banana Man?
so you can press FATZ.
How much does it cost?
It's free, it don't cost nothing. FREE free.
Z.
Right.
God damn it.
362 FATZ. You gotta call it, you won't believe it. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Just go to the payphone, go to the phone when you get home and write it down. 1-800-362 FATZ. And I just know y'all gonna have a great time when you hear it.
Mm.
And now Mitzi's got a song for you, and she's gonna tell you folks what to do once you got it. So after she's through, you can get up there and go call this number and have a big laugh. All right, Mitzi, let's hear it, sweetheart.
Oh no, don't you do it now. Don't hang up. Alright, since you're in here, JT, I'm gonna just play this for you. Trying to finish this last few things. Wee, and Sprite Ducky came in tonight. I guess that's a good thing.
I had a dream I was a knight in shining armor.
Alright, that's enough. No, just kidding.
Fighting, righting wrongs, being strong with my sword and shield, standing up for right and for honor. Always at my best, never
Rest and she'll never yield.
And so then it seems you were in my dreams, captured by a dragon and taken to his distant lair.
This is the only good Helen song.
Come and save the day. I snatched you from his claws and we were out of there. And I'm gonna dream big.
Give it till I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna dream big. If you dream it, you can be.
Best Helen song out there.
Never giving up, never gonna stop believing in myself, 'cause I can do anything. So I'm gonna dream big.
Nope.
Then I dreamed I was an aeroplane pilot, soaring way up high in the sky, all around the world. Anything with wings, I could fly it.
I think Chain that list actually out. The Airborne Girl.
And so then it seems you were in my dreams, trapped on a mountain and slipping towards the rocks below. I was on my way to come and save the day. I'll catch you when you fall, I won't let you go. And I'm gonna dream big. Keep dreaming till I see.
No, game on is better. Slightly better. Get the fuck out of here. How dare you say game on is slightly better? Care to explain your reasoning, actually, good sir?
Never gonna stop believing in myself.
Actually, I gotta hear you out. Cause I swear to God, this ain't no damn ducky I'm looking at. But care to explain your reasoning, my good sir? Are you fucking race baiting me again tonight? God yeah, you asshole. Fuck you. Fuck out of here. Fuck you.
Nothing in the world that I fear, no. Valiant and brave, unafraid.
I gave you that one. You're actually better than Ducky, dude. You can actually put like raise bait and like, you know, get my reaction to it. Ducky fucking suck. Cause Ducky makes bad hot takes.
I use my super strength and now you're safe again. And you gotta dream until you see it. Yeah, you gotta dream big. If you dream it, you can be it. Never giving up, never gonna stop believing in yourself, 'cause you can do anything. So you gotta dream big. That's right. Never stop dreaming. You can be anything.
So this song actually convinced because you can be anything. Helen is telling all these young girls out here, you can be OF role models and make OF content if you low key think. I'm sorry, if you low key think about it, most people are making OF content and all of that spicy content. So guess what? they, I look. The chicken said it. That's right. Never stop dreaming. You can be anything. At this point, they want to be a star. And not the type of star we're thinking of. Ooh, boy. They need to take this out in the voices. They need to take this song out. Like, it's a great song, but send the wrong message to the kids. Yeah, that's not what you meant, but whatever. Exactly. Kids nowadays gonna look at this and like, what do you mean you want to be OFI? Well, the chicken at Chuck E. Cheese said I can be anything. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Hey, Chucky, are you ready to go on our daily walk?
Yep.
Not today, Jasper. Why don't you go on without me? What's the matter? I've heard a grumpy cat, but grumpy mouse? Come on, Chucky, what's got you so down? I don't know. Don't you ever just have one of those days where you don't feel like doing anything? Well, sure, Chucky. We all have days like that. But you're in luck. I have just what you need. Oh, yeah? What's that? A walk around the park. It's a beautiful day outside.
Dude, I can't answer all those questions.
I don't think so, Jasper. Oh, okay. Well, then I think I have something else that might cheer you up. Okay.
It's a date?
I've been practicing my howl. I am a descendant of the wolf, after all. Check it out. Howl. Okay, you win.
Or Dream Big. Dream Big was Caroline.
Trust me, Chucky. You'll be feeling better in no time. If you're kinda down, or if you're feeling sad, there's one sure way to make you feel glad. A tour through the neighborhood, or hiking in the park, make you feel so great. You just have to bark, skipping through the town.
Don't you disrespect Anna Gray.
Watch your worries fade away.
Oh, that song. Good Lord, it'll be over with from here.
See there? Look, Jasper,
People will be ready for the chicken.
here. It's just that I'm not feeling it today. Well, I'm feeling another verse coming on. What do you say? Sure. Let's keep walking. Listen to the birds. Man, it's really hot. Smell the pretty flowers. No, I'd rather not. So much to see and do. But I don't really want to. Johann Sebastian Bach.
There's nothing like a walk.
There's nothing like a walk. Wait, what? Looks like there's a Bach tribute concert in the park today. Huh.
The blow back, but yeah, exactly.
I don't know what fun pretty cool. I gotta admit, I was not expecting that. Oh, that's nothing. One day out here, I saw a horse selling ice cream. Huh. That does sound weird.
More weird than a singing mouse walking in
Singing all through the park. There, boy.
Sunny sky is just what you need to wash your blues away.
The vocals.
You're my best friend, Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, what do you say? We should do this every day. Cheesecake flavored ice cream.
Thinks that's really kind.
Thought you liked that flavor. It's like you read my mind. There's some dancing campers, a balloon man that moonwalks. So many things to see. There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk. Hey, there's that laughter I hear from the grumpy mouse. I'm not grumpy anymore. You were right, Jasper. This was just what I needed. Who knew there were so
Right.
many interesting things to see? Well, I'm glad you're coming around. I think I understand.
And they were no, Chucky was ugly.
You gotta get outside to know what's going on.
I would not be highly convinced that Jared and Jeremy was in the booth together doing this.
There's nothing like a walk.
Everybody.
There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk.
I really think that Rockstar should have had more Jasper and Chucky songs. And this sucks that literally after this song, we kind of saw a country classic, which was an okay song, but Chucky got to ruin it dick. And then we also have Watch the Bus, which we don't talk about Watch the Bus, but still, Chucky and Jasper deserve more songs together. Like, it was so obvious. Alright, here's another song that we'll never hear from ever again after when next year rolls around.
In 2027, robots do all of our chores. We send them to the stores and they even mop our floors. 2033, the moon becomes a state and cars can levitate and everything is great. I wonder what we can do and see in the future.
Damn right it did. It's like 5 milk on a Sunday. 5 glass of milk on a Sunday, I guess.
In 2054, the aliens invade, but they're not here to stay. They just make us lemonade. In 2062, we travel to the stars, and horses live on Mars, and cows can play guitar. I wonder what we can do and see.
Ugh. Ooh.
They're all waiting for you and me in the future. I can't wait until I get back to the future.
Until nobody has just packed in the future. I need to talk to you, JT, about some filming opportunities whenever you go back to North Race, if they're cool with you. Better than the redub.
20, 2085.
This man really got the iPhone bad, sort of. It's fucking so stupid. Do 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 do. I'll text you.
2091, we live in cities in the skies, and kittens all wear ties, and dogs have laser eyes. It's so incredible in 2099, we move things with our minds and travel back in time. Great Scott! I wonder what we can do and see in the future. They're all waiting for you and me in the future. I guess I'll just have to sit and wait.
I don't think they'll do that. They don't got any money. I don't know how it went from Rock Crowd to Chuck E. Cheese songs, but it went for that now, so. Hey. Oh yeah, since Ducky's not in here, I guess we can finally play the best version that he will never admit that is actually really good. So this is the only time I can actually play this, and that idiot's not in here tonight. Thank God for that.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present an exciting new musical review with your merrymaking master of ceremonies, Chuck E. Cheese.
That's me, Chuck E. Cheese. Your host with the most. But even with this star behind me, I'm not the star of the show. You are. 'Cause the magic only happens when we all get together.
We can feel the magic now that you're here.
Together we'll make the good times right here. And when it comes to keeping the groove,
Let's just make believe, band, and we're gonna make you move. We got it together, we got it. We got it together with you. We got it together forever. The fun has just begun.
This band is number one. Was
Let's just make believe, band, and you. Put our hands together. Let's take
the Black Plastic.
put your hands together.
Jasper Jones is jamming with ease. Keeping the beat together. There's Pasquale strumming away.
God damn, boy.
Vocalizing, there's no disguising.
Chuck E. Cheese is giving you a party today.
We got it together, we got it. We got it together with you. We got it together forever.
Now that we're together,
Things couldn't be better. Together we got it. Let's just make believe, band, and you. We got it together, we got it. We got it together with you.
We got it together forever.
It's great to be together. It's really quite a pleasure. Only together. I think we got it.
Well, you say that now, and then years later, do you still got it? Let's just remind that. I think we got it. Do you still got it? Like, well, that line aged so well. That's funny. I think we got it. I hope you guys still do after all these years. Yeah, I thought so as well. April 2002. What the fuck was in April 2002? Oh, that. Yeah, okay, I know you're talking about. No, I'm not playing That's the Deal. I had to think in my head, I was like, what was it, April 2002 again? I was like, crap. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. I gotta print this out real fast. Hope hope the printer's on. Shoot, I gotta go in the office, go turn on the printer. Okay. Well, actually, I will play April 2002, actually. How the hell did it... What the fuck? What the That's weird. Why did not showing? Oh. Okay. Oh. But yeah, I will play for 2002. But not that particular segment, actually. I'm gonna play another segment.
You make it through security so fast.
No. Oh no. What the hell is going on with the printer? 1 second. I had to go run to the printer real fast. 1 second. Okay. I gotta. What's going on with you? What do you mean it's an air state? Dang it. Shoot. 1 second, y'all.
Please welcome back to the stage, Thomas as no equal, that pop culture phenom, that maestro of marvelous mayhem, your pal and mine, Chuck E. Cheese.
The music is so weird, but the music is so peak, you know? Hey, Duke, you better not start. We're doing good tonight, and you say that quick. You know what? You know what? Don't you dare start put that tonight in here. No. Get, no. Y'all two hush up. If y'all don't hush up, I will play that song. Actually, you know what? Sorry, Jonathan. These boys did unto themselves.
Hand off your taxes.
Too
Ordered 20 gallons of hot sauce.
It's torture time.
Yes, Miss. I mean, Jasmine. Where in the world are we? I'm glad you asked me that question. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering
That might be explaining why this ain't printing. No, I was doing something actually. I had to check something out. Anyway, back to Rudy. Shut up, Michelle, before I play it again. Okay, something's going on with the printer. Yeah. Okay, so these two can shut up.
Yes, Missy. I mean, Jasmine. Where in the world are we? I'm glad you asked me that question. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over sideways under on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only
Oh, fuck you, Michelle. I believe I'm gonna open for 2 hours. That was lovely. Oh, yeah. Here's another one.
How did I get here? It is very different than yes. Yes, Miss. I mean, Jasmine. Where in the world are we? I'm glad you asked me that question.
Sure.
I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess.
Alright, it really evolved. You're happy? Ha, 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 ha. No, I won't play the Rugrats song. I'll play this lovely beauty.
One, two, get ready, go! My boy lollipop, you make my heart dance. You are as sweet as candy. You are my sugar baby. Wow, my boy lollipop, don't you ever leave me. Because it would
Look at that programming.
my heart told me so. I love you, I love you, I love you so. And I don't want you to know. I need you, I need you, I need you so. And I'll never let you go. Oh, my boy lollipop. You make my heart go to love. You set my world afire. You are my one desire. Lollipop.
Where did the moon came from? Shoot. That's Aaron's programming for you. Okay, hold on. So the printer's not working. That's weird. What's going on with the printer? Dang, I was hoping I can get this out. No, it is not. Well, matter of fact,
kiss. If you're a parent of a child between the ages of 4 and 12, and they've showed an interest in learning
No.
drums, or they just
Since you want to talk about peak programming, Milks and Carrots. That'll be a video I'll be working on, actually. Milks and Carrots. I know, you left. There goes his error programming for you. Oh, Lord. The only thing good is the ear levers. Me too. Aaron is programming Duke like he's on life support. Duke's on life support. The current programming for Aaron is not that great compared to like early days programming. You know what? It's funny that you mentioned it. Where's that video at, actually? Alright, the Mississippi. Yeah, I gotta be specific. Okay, there's a video of actually a Duke programming to this. I can find it. Here it is.
Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know
The
your
difference is that
situation
techs do not
and
give a
get you
fuck
every
about
dollar
tax
you
employees.
deserve. So hand off your taxes to a local
But you don't
TurboTax
disrespect
expert
Donovan
today.
programming like that. This is programming. Mashing the buttons like an idiot. Bro got his eyes closed, lips bidding and stuff. Oh my lord. Bro gonna hit this, break the cymbals. And the fact is, he's been using the same system software since like 1980. I think he's about to switch over to the latent bit strippers. But yeah, this dude been using the same program software since 1980. Like all the stuff that he was mentioning, like the tours and stuff, that's been there since like the very beginning. And to say like those still run nowadays, yeah, buy yourself a Program Blue. Wait, no, don't buy Program Blue because it's made by a pedophile. But get Program Blue. Where's that second generation dude? Well, somewhere in the warehouse. He claims that he's still gonna fix it because he wants to try to fix the Program Blue. I mean, the second generation Duke. So he claims he still wants to work on second generation Duke. So it's somewhere in the warehouse, rotting up and waiting to be waiting for the day to come to life. Cause that was he was programming this Duke to, for like milks and carrots because of the second generation Duke. Again, Aaron had enough time to really work on that project, a lot of downtime. But why it took into the pandemic to finally work on it, it's unknown, honestly. But yeah. He recently talked about in his recent cameo that his project is to work on second generation Duke again. It makes it like, be an actual real life drummer and stuff. So dreams are just dreams. But we're gonna end off tonight here actually. But before we do, play one more song actually. It's from this segment. Not this part. Right here.
Hey, Chucky, do you ever have a bad day? I never met a day I didn't like, Helen. Yeah, but come on, Chucky. Every day isn't perfect, right? It's all in how you look at it, Jasper.
What do you mean? Like standing on your head or something?
And my mama had some of those rose-colored glasses, and the world looked kind of neater through those.
Well, it's kind of like that. What I do is try to keep smiling no matter what.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, life is a lot easier when you're smiling.
You fucking bitch! Yeah.
Of AI and pixel level control.
You just hating.
Keep on smiling, and you'll feel happy. Keep on smiling, and you won't feel sad. Keep on smiling through it all. It ain't that
Shut up, Deshaun.
don't let life bring you down. Just keep on smiling. Yeah, you can do it. Put a big smile on your face. There you go. Ain't always easy being a kid, you know. Sometimes things just don't
I just love that moment. Look at Jasper.
and maybe you got problems that no one's ever had. But don't worry about those problems. Don't let them make you sad. Keep on smiling. Oh, smile. Happy. Keep on smiling. Oh, smile. Sad. Keep
And on that note, guys, it is time to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for spending your night out watching this stream. My apologies that I did say last night that we was gonna do a StreamYard stream, but unfortunately that was not true. I did have to take care of some other stuff actually, and now the printer does not want to work, so that's also great. But hopefully next Saturday night we can continue on with the blog from Steve and digest everything in and all. But it's just one of those nights where we just want to chill and have a discussion night. So you guys keep on smiling, keep on staying positive, and look out for one another and all. And we'll see you all soon for another great live stream. Again, make sure you check out the recent blog. More vids on the way. Until next time, you guys keep on smiling, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.